Since the dawn of time, cinema has enthralled. But it's no secret that lately, movies have been kinda lame. To change this, we must look to the greatest mind of the 32nd century, whose films shine like beacons in a dark sea. You laughed at Judgmental.
I hereby find the defendant.
You cried at Ocean of Love.
Don't you see? We can never be married.
You were thoroughly disgusted by Friends to the end.
Get over it, he's been dead for 2 months.
Yeah, but he's still my friend!
These were the masterpieces of John B. Flashback. Tycoon, philanthropist, hero. He may have kicked the bucket, but here at Flashback Films, his legacy lives on.
Oh, hi there. I'm Lamar Garrett, President of Studio Operations here at Flashback Films. It was John B. Flashback's mission to provide you, the viewer, with an unrelenting whirlwind of mind-blowing entertainment, and it's now our mission to cash in on your expectations. But Flashback isn't just about quality programming. We are also the leading force behind technological advancements in the entertainment industry. Last year, we halved our writing staff with the unveiling of the automatic screenplay generator. 2 months ago, we opened our hearts to charity with Backward Vision, updating a plethora of classic films to make them accessible to the dyslexic through tax-deductible funding. Confusing plots and pesky twist endings need never bother you again, because you can't be surprised where you're going if you've already been there. And coming this summer, IMT, or Interactive Movie Technology. Have you ever wanted to replace your meaningless existence with a life of cinematic fantasy? By producing our extensive film library in dissolvable tablets, Flashback allows you to become a part of the action through controlled hallucination.
How's it going, Timmy?
I'm freaking out, Mr. Fluffy.
Any genre, any role. Now you can be a part of your favorite movies. But even as we find ourselves on the cusp of the robotic revolution, we cannot neglect the source of our success. Ever since John B. Flashback merged with the Nicofine Corporation, our studio has functioned under the guidelines of their historic contract. Since Flashback left no heir, Nicofine took charge after his death, and their entertainment juggernaut has since sustained an element of forward momentum unparalleled in corporate history.
Tired of boring activities like exercise, studying, making out? Then make the mundane insane with a soda that's 80% caffeine, 90% nicotine, and 100% awesome! Nicofine. It's addiction in a can. Now available in Mission Future. Side effects may include hair loss, diarrhea, and the inability to sleep. Ever.
Can't beat that smooth and refreshing flavor. So remember, when you see the Flashback Films logo, you're guaranteed the absolute peak of the cinematic iceberg. Flashback Films, making tomorrow seem like yesterday. Now.
John, where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, yippee-ki-yay. Cut!
All right, reset, back for
And action!
No, 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 no! A saucer's supposed to hover like that! No!
Freddie marries Jason, scene 4. Action! Cut the freaking cake already!
Gave up Shakespeare for this?
Action!
Vicky, my gun's not working again.
Have you tried?
Got it.
Excuse me, can you tell me what production is being done on this soundstage?
Of course, ma'am. They're filming an ad for the remake of the Travolta classic Grease.
Grease?
Action!
Seems like they're robotically remastering every movie these days. I have really had it with Lamar's gimmicks. He better have more than this if he expects our continued support.
Well, miss, do give the studio some time, and I'm sure you'll find that our facilities are full of creamy, chocolatey goodness.
I beg your pardon?
Got that not-so-fresh feeling?
I'll have you know that I...
Cut! Just print that one.
That's a print.
Oh, you know those old 453 series janitors? Great workers, but not much for conversation.
It exploded, Lamar.
Well, these things happen. Miss Bite, surely I can't be blamed for one malfunctioning android.
It's not just faulty technology, Lamar. This company's been on a financial downfall ever since the death of Mr. Flashback.
Driven by incompetent business people, no doubt.
What the hell did you say?
Look, ladies, please, I have a team of professionals working around the clock to improve your investments.
Somehow I think the improvement of replacing Marlon Brando with Johnny 5 is just wasting our money.
Look, I've spared every expense I can. What would you have me do? Cut back on special effects? Remaster movies with hand puppets? Place a hobo in the director's chair?
Lamar, have you forgotten what happened last time we tried that?
Rufus Lucas is a genuine descendant of George Lucas.
Rufus Lucas is half insane, feeds off garbage, and speaks only in Star Wars quotes.
Nothing you've ever done has saved us a cent.
Ladies, come now, please. Don't forget our entire custodial line is now completely robotic. This has cut down workforce costs by over 20%. Find me a human who can do the job half as well and I'll eat my necktie.
This just doesn't feel right, JR.
That's because you've stopped scrubbing Sector 8, Mr. Taylor.
I meant for more than just Sector 8. Men are meant for more than mops. Shouldn't I be dreaming of the adventures I could be having out there?
You should be thinking about what you could be cleaning. Over there.
I'm suffocating here, JR. I'm suffocating. I mean, look. Now pretend that this urinal cake is me, all right? Now it's doing its job most diligently, and like a good worker, demands nothing more from life. But all the while, outside forces start slowly breaking it down.
Mr. Taylor, I suggest you wash your hands.
Look, bottom line, JR, you can perform your job well. You can work really hard in life. But if you're not happy with what you do or where you are, you're nothing.
That's disgusting.
I'm the only human janitor in the entire Flashback lot. The problem is, no one even knows I exist!
Hey, shut up, you nobody!
Knowledge of your existence is stored on my hard drive, sir.
I would settle for simple recognition. How's life, Jack? How you doing, Jack?
I'm 87.2% certain that someone has noticed you. Here's one now. Not the most intelligent example, but a human nonetheless.
Don't call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight glob of grease.
Mr. Lucas, I wish for one moment you would stop quoting those ancient films and behave like a rational creature.
The Imperial Senate will not sit still for this.
Rufus, let him have it.
Boring conversation anyway.
We should get back to work, Mr. Taylor, if we're to stay on schedule.
Things have got to change around here, JR. And it needs to start now.
No, 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 that's my life work. Thank you. At least there's one janitor here with a heart. They should program them all like you.
Everyone at this place is ridiculous!
I'm a gangster from the streets of Miami, but I ain't got a job, so I'm living with my granny. She's pushing 87 and she's always on my case.
Honey, would you like a cookie?
You get out of my face!
What? Man, I think your granny's finding these cookies off the chain.
Dog, you must be crazy. She got varicose veins.
Skittles, dearie, won't you come and help me with my corn?
Just a minute, Granny. Man, I'm fit to watch some porn. I swear I'm gonna leave someday. I'm getting real annoyed.
Why are you still living here?
Because I ain't employed. What? I can't take my grandma no more. She cramping my style like never before. Honeys won't talk to me because they know.
Lamar, we didn't come all this way to see Skittles.
Yes, but he's topped the charts with the pre-adolescent a quarter of the way through sophomore year of high school male age range.
Maybe so, but we're more interested in other age ranges.
Yes, like every other age range. What happened to all the innovation? We want quality, not razzmatazz.
And I would be the first to agree with you, Miss Beich. But to fund innovation requires cash. Cash requires box office receipts, and box office receipts require razzmatazz with proper star power.
Star power? If Skittles is the biggest star you can give us, I'd say this inspection is over.
Wait. Let us not forget the gem of Flashback Films, Miss Tiffany Sloane.
Oh, so you managed to keep that hooker under contract?
She's not going anywhere. Her contract is airtight. Hell, I'd sooner cancel the studio's annual charity benefit for handicapped orphans before I got rid of her.
Lamar, you got to get better drivers.
Ah, Mr. Burton, Mr. Paxton. Wonderful to see you. Spectacular entrance, as always.
Can it, Lamar? Where is the woman?
I have a feeling we'll be seeing her any second now.
Hey! Miss Sloane, Mr. Garrett wants you to do your thing in the back lot of Sector 8.
All right, I'll be out in a second.
A second?
I mean, I'll be out in a jiffy.
Ooh, that's much better. You go, girl.
For God's sake, Rufus!
Mr. Taylor, if this job aggravates you so much, why are you still here?
Because my father got me this job, JR. I didn't want it, but it was one of the last things he did before he died.
Father! Powerful Jedi was he. Powerful Jedi.
He must have wanted me at the studio for a reason. He always said there was a reason behind everything. I just don't want to disappoint him.
Surely your father wouldn't want you to be unhappy.
Of course not, JR. He wanted the best for me. But I guess this is where he thought I'd find it.
Forgive me for saying so, Mr. Taylor, but I think your father was wrong.
JR, there's got to be something I'm missing around here. And one day, I'm gonna find...
Want her, Lamar.
Well, Mr. Burton, she's a very busy woman, with many gentlemen callers.
Lamar, in case you forgot, I'm your only line of defense against those bimbos. Without me, you'd be out in the street, like John Flashback intended.
But with you?
You'd be unstoppable. You rule this place like a king. I promise you, it's in a nickel-faint contract. Besides, you can trust me. As long as you keep me happy. Do what I hired you for. Get me that girl.
Consider it done, Mr. Burton. Maynard, arrange for Tiffany to spend the evening with Mr. Burton.
What'd you tell him?
Only what he wanted to hear.
Did you hear that?
My auditory sensors are fully functional.
She's Tiffany Sloane! How can they treat her like that?
Who the hell does that guy think he is? There's no way that Tiffany could ever be his. Greasy, sleazy, rich and creepy, morals broken, cigar smoking, selfish, greedy, slimy, seedy, let me at him like the chocolate.
Who the hell do these fools think they are? Pushing me around as if they're the stars. Financial supporters, barking their orders. God, how I wish their lives could be shorter.
Mopping, cleaning, days go by. He can date her, why can't I?
And to your left, the jaw's 12 set.
This is your worst idea yet. He could never care for her. She needs someone who sees. I wish that I could be that man, the one to set her free.
Do they think I'm their lapdog, some lackey without a spine?
Sir, I'm sure your voice'll be heard.
Yes, if the studio were mine, to get my wish, to have my chance. To move ahead, no backward glance. Flashback, one day I'll own the studio. Flashback, I'll win her heart. Someday, everything is gonna change. No more fooling, I'll be ruling. Then I'm gonna lead a better life.
What the hell do you call this, Lamar?
These movies of yours are just too bizarre.
Awful, stupid, lousy, putrid, I'm not happy, should be snappy.
Wrong and boring.
I was snoring.
Dismal, sappy, crummy, crappy.
What the hell am I gonna do, JR?
You could stop Mr. Lucas, sir, from playing that guitar.
Look, I have an idea, but I'd have to deceive her. If I were Burton, I'd be certain to at least meet her.
Ladies, please, I promise you I'll find a way to get us through.
A waste of funds.
You think we're saps?
I need a drink.
I'll drink to that.
To be in charge,
to hold her hand,
to shut them up and take my stand. Flashback, God, I hate the studio. Flashback,
my home this is.
Someday, everything is gonna change. No more bowing, now I'm vowing that I'm gonna lead a better life. quest to live, a scheme to plot.
I need to breathe above this lot. Flashback, I'm drowning in the studio. Flashback,
I'll make Dad proud.
someday everything is gonna change.
No more crawling,
No more stalling.
Then I'm gonna lead a better.
Caught in a world of pain and sin.
Caught in a tractor beam that's pulling us in.
Free from a life that's empty and thoughtless.
One of these days, Sector 8 will be spotless.
Then at last my dues will be paid.
All I want is to get laid.
Flashback, slouchy freaking studio. Flashback, I'm on fire. Someday, change is gonna come to stay. Anyway and anyhow, there's simply gotta be a better
Great, kid. Don't get cocky. Come on, man. Let's move. They got Johnson. We'll fight him off, man. Let's go. I'm not gonna make it. Get that hippo out of here.
Get that hippo out of here. Coming soon from Flashback Films.
And that's just one of the 30 films we plan to release in the month of May.
Lamar, the previews are always impressive, but the board believes these films are not enough to pull the studio out of its rut.
Your cinematic iceberg has melted, Lamar.
Lamar, I think it's time we unveil the secret project.
Well, Mr. Burton, I wasn't planning on unveiling that quite yet.
Have you been funding films behind our back, Burton?
Don't get your panties in a bunch. I simply authorize the construction of something that will prepare Flashback for the future.
Yes, well, I'm certainly glad you mentioned that, because Flashback is quite ready for the future. Or perhaps I should say the past.
I don't follow you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you will not only secure Flashback its place in the history books, it'll revolutionize filmmaking as we know it. The future of our company lies behind these doors.
What is that?
My respected board members, the age of illusion is over, and the entire past is at our disposal. Through your dedication to this company, and the extra support of Mr. Burton, Flashback Films is proud to house the world's first, and only, time machine. I know it's a lot to absorb at once, so the boys in the lab made this short animated film to explain everything.
Time travel and you.
Hey, kids! Have you ever found yourselves wondering why the hell anyone hasn't invented time travel yet? Well, wonder no more, 'cause we've done it! While other studios are busy scurrying about after new talent to fan the fires of movie making, Flashback Films has gained access to the greatest source of innovation imaginable, the past. We're talking props. We're talking costumes.
Oh my.
We're talking vehicles and set pieces, authentic period artillery, and genuine extinct animals. Everything is bona fide and ours for the taking. The only rule is to put everything back where and when you found it. Otherwise, you could alter the present as we know it. And why stop there? Just because the best actors, directors, and screenwriters are all dead doesn't mean we can't use them. And who'd make a better Lincoln than Lincoln?
77 years ago.
Not to mention a simple and easy solution for stunt doubles. While top scientists have had concerns that this might plunge the entire universe into vacuous chaos, we've solved the problem by firing them. And if that isn't enough, just spray anyone you time nab with this before returning them. They'll wake up right where you found them and won't remember a thing. And that's pretty much all you need to know about time travel. We'll let the other studios worry about tomorrow. For Flashback Films, it's a great big beautiful yesterday.
It's a great, big, beautiful yesterday at Flashback Films.
My legs.
Burton, you're a genius! We'll make millions!
Well, not to take away from Mr. Burton's visionary talent, but it was actually my idea to build the time machine. We were working on that Civil War revenge movie, Anti-Hero. I was thinking, if we had actual soldiers, we wouldn't have to turn the actors to...
There's an urgent call that you need to answer right away.
It can wait, Maynard. Can't you see I'm speaking with the board right now?
But sir, it's a very urgent call.
What the hell could be so urgent that would interrupt a meeting with the Nicofine board?
The urgent matter, the IMT incident.
I see. Ladies and gentlemen, Maynard has just informed me of a minor technical problem, which sadly I must attend to. If you'd be so good as to reconvene at the studio commissary, perhaps you could all start having lunch.
Great, I'm starving.
What the hell's commissary anyway?
Lamar, you don't happen to have any of that knockout in a can spray, do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. You can use this test bottle.
Last 5 hours. I only need 5 minutes.
This never ends!
Sir, Mr. Thomas is waiting for you on line 5.
Fine. But when I'm done, you had better be waiting for me down in the lab.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Mr. Thomas! So, nice to see you. And how's your wonderful son doing?
How's he doing? How's he doing? I'll show you how he's doing!
Dad? Where are you, Dad? Dad?
You see this, Lamar? My kid's trapped inside your movie!
Oh, come now, that's impossible. I assure you, our IMT films are perfectly safe. I've used them several times myself.
The problem is he's ODM'd! He's overdosed on movies, Lamar!
Want a chocolate?
I bet I can guess what you and your kid would love. Some tickets to our Flashback theme park.
You can't buy me off with tickets to your lame park! This time you're going under! I'm suing you for every cent you've got, you stupid son of a...
Open sesame, damn it!
Good evening, sir. I'm here to do a little house cleaning.
Don't need any thanks.
But it's a service of the studio, free of charge.
Free? Should have said so earlier.
Boy, it's lucky you had these compartments. Shh.
Oh, better take these off again. Tontería.
Before I go, sir, would you like me to do something about that pungent aroma?
Must be the hair dye. Yeah, go nuts. You know what? You should probably spray the bed too.
Finally!
Noisy brute! Why don't we just go into light speed?
Now, Rufus, you understand the plans, right?
An analysis of the plans has demonstrated a weakness in the battle station. A precise hit will start a chain reaction which should destroy the station.
Right, you're gonna take Mr. Burton and lock him up in the studio storage closet. You're in charge till I get back.
Where do you plan on taking Miss Sloane this evening, Mr. Taylor?
I was thinking dinner at the new Oceanside restaurant.
Oh, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Or maybe that classy steakhouse on Saxon?
Have you at least managed to locate a form of transportation?
I borrowed one of the lot stunt cars, complete with robotic chauffeur. It's all taken care of, trust me. Now, help me take off his pants.
things go well with Mr. Thomas? I guess not.
Maynard, we are on the brink of financial ruin, and you are sitting there playing with your joystick?
Sir, I've made several modifications, and we're putting the finishing touches on the Quentin Tarantino bud.
Brilliant, Maynard! Another invention! Another stupid invention to add to the pile of crap that's sending the studio straight down the toilet.
Well, you seemed to be impressed when I invented the time machine.
I'll be impressed when it turns a profit.
So I had this idea for a movie, right? And I was like, who could play Vincent, okay? And I thought John Travolta, he'd be great, even though he'll go on to star in Battlefield Earth. But that wasn't out yet. So I was like, bam! Get me Mr. Saturday Night Fever, okay?
Sir, you have to admit that it's not entirely my fault. I mean, it's not like the old days where we had prep time to test things and make sure they wouldn't explode.
Well, you can thank the mighty nicotine board for that.
Well, sir,
If Flashback had just given me the studio right from the off, we wouldn't be in this mess. Now I have to suck up to that nut Burton while he takes all the credit. It was my idea to build the time machine, not his. Hell, if he ran the studio, he'd have us all swimming in his damn IMT tablets.
Well, it was my idea to use Japanese steel for Kill Bill.
Maynard, control that thing!
I'm trying, sir!
Oh, I'm surrounded by morons. This whole place is going to hell in a handbasket.
I'll cut your ear off, nerd boy.
Well, did you at least get Burton to show you the contract?
Of course not. If I could just ask for the contract, I wouldn't have had Tiffany spend the last 3 years in every executive's bedroom looking for it. Flashback's lawyer is dead. All known documents have vanished. Even the photos taken at its signing have gone missing. For all I know, Burton keeps the only copy in his pants at all times. Do you know it's tucked away under lock and key? Do you know I've taken care of it? Do you know what I think? I think the damn thing doesn't exist!
Well, did you think he's been lying to you?
He's using me. They all are. And once they have the time machine, they won't need me anymore. This bloody IMT scandal's all the excuse they'll need to sucker me out of owning the company again! Of course. Maynard, it's so simple. It kills me.
Sir?
Well, kills them.
Sir, please tell me you're not proposing that we actually...
Come now, Maynard. It's hardly the first time we've had to get our hands dirty. The nicotine board's made sure of that. Kind of ironic it's backfired on them.
What about Miss Sloane and the contract?
Oh, we'll let Tiffany keep Burton distracted tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll let them take the contract to their graves.
No, it's too suspicious.
Suspicious? Things are exploding around here every day. We merely blow up one of our own sound stages. With them inside, the insurance money pays off the lawsuit, and then with no one left to contest otherwise, I'm left as sole owner of the company with the time machine as my ticket to fortune.
Sounds dangerous.
Maynard, with this lawsuit pending, I'll be out of a job.
Well, sir,
You'll be out of a job.
My inventions don't work anyway.
Skittles will be out of a job. I didn't want to tell you this, Maynard, but the next show the board plans to cancel is yours. To go back to your granny, do you?
Now, Tiff, I want you to be extra friendly to this man.
I know the routine, Lamar. Make with the love act and then look for the contract.
Right. But be sure you bring him back early tomorrow. He has a special engagement he must attend.
Lamar, I've got it covered.
That's my girl. You and I have always made a good team. Talk to you tomorrow.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yes it is. It's a flower. Like the one you got in the movie Pretty Blonde Runaway Bride Girl.
You are so sweet. So I guess you're a fan of my movies?
I know everything about you. Your favorite color's blue, you can't stand eating tomatoes, and your films! I've seen them all. The Notting Hill Wedding Planner, My Best Friend's Big Black Wedding.
That's nice, but I know my resume. Let's get going.
Okay.
So, where are we headed?
Well, I was thinking of French, or Mexican, or maybe Franco-Mexican. Shouldn't you have your seatbelt on?
Mr. Burton, I'm a big girl.
Well, I'm a big boy. I think we should pick a place to eat.
Mr. Burton, I'm not in the mood for food.
Or we could do whatever you want to do. Do you hear music? Whoa!
I love being in the company of powerful men. You are a powerful man, right, Mr. Burton?
Yeah, sure.
And being the powerful man that you are, you probably know all there is to know about the company, right?
Why not?
And the Nicofine inheritance contract?
Contracts? I don't know anything about those. My father was a lawyer, but...
Oh, then why don't we drive by his place,
Miss Sloane, we can't do that. He died a while back.
Awkward.
I'm so sorry.
It was some bizarre accident on a movie set. Actually, it's kind of a mystery to me, but it's okay. You get numb to the pain after 5 years.
You said your name was Burton, right?
Yeah, that's right. Jack. Jack Burton.
Well, Jack Burton, Lamar said I was to give you the royal treatment, and that's what I plan to do.
Look, Miss Sloane, first dates are always the most awkward.
Yeah, huh?
And sometimes you have to talk things out before you get to know someone.
Yeah, talk is good.
Because let's face it, we're not always ourselves on first dates.
What are you trying to say, Mr. Burton?
On a first date, I'd rather get to know you over dinner than have you over me in the back of a limo. Maybe you'd like to pick where we eat tonight?
Why don't you pick where we go? That's a good one.
Yeah, I got that one from a popsicle stick.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Mr. Burton, I really wasn't expecting our date to take place at Shea Taco.
I told you, call me Jack.
Right. Jack.
Well, you know, I thought since we're just a couple of normal people out trying to get to know each other, it didn't matter where we ate.
Normal people. I like that. You'd be surprised how much I feel like my true character goes
Unnoticed?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, I know what it feels like to be overlooked.
You know, Jack, for a high-ranking and powerful businessman, you're very understanding.
Yeah, well, for a famous, talented, and not to mention gorgeous movie actress, you're also very understanding.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Yeah, Shay Taka will do that to you.
No, it's the paparazzi! We're being followed! Followed!
Not on my watch.
What's he doing?
Oh no.
They're driving pretty fast.
Must be a good scoop. Yeah, Tiffany Sloane is in there for sure.
Don't lose them, Johnny.
What's wrong with the driver?
Must have activated his stun.
He's gonna kill us!
Don't worry, it's not that bad.
What? Death?
That's it. These pucks are going down.
Okay, now it's bad.
Hasta la vista, meteor.
Well, if they think reporters don't carry guns, they just don't know reporting.
Okay, I think we lost him.
I can't believe you ran him off the road.
We'll never find him.
There they are.
How did he do that?
Slow down, we're running out of road!
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hey, they're not allowed to do that.
This monkey shine's gone on long enough, boys. Jared, give him the headline maker.
Here you go, Mordecai.
Wow, Jack. That was really
stupid. Ow!
Oh my god, this is the studio lot. I hope you can get us out of this one, Mr. Burton.
I'm not Burton.
What?
Oh, damn media.
It's Garrett!
What's going on, Lamar?
Who's in the car?
Is it true that Tiffany Sloane is a space alien?
Oh, there is nothing to see here, people. Stand back and let's give them some room.
You mean you're not a studio investor?
Well, I do work for the studio.
Oh my god, I'm ruined. You ruined my career!
But I didn't mean...
I'm gonna deny the whole thing. I'm gonna say that you kidnapped me and... Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Miss Sloane, I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Just run or you'll be arrested for sure.
But I...
Just go!
Tiffany, where's Burton?
Short date?
Mister, what's the deal?
Get him, boys!
Is it true that you and Tiffany did the ha-ha?
Tiff! That is not Burton!
Well, that's who showed up at my door.
Ah! Only in show business. Maynard.
Sir?
Is it set to go off?
Well,
Almost! Made it! We've been at this all night!
It's in position, and after a few adjustments, it'll be set to go off in 40 minutes.
It had better be. I'm expecting the board any moment now.
Right, sir.
Where the hell is Burton?
Yes! Feel the force flowing through you!
Mr. Lucas, I do not believe Mr. Taylor will appreciate you practicing your lightsaber skills on Mr. Burton.
Mine.
Mr. Lucas, no.
Mine!
No!
Mine!
Oh, Rufus Jr. Balls!
Welcome, young Skywalker.
Not now, Rufus. I've got to concentrate. I'm losing my mind. I've ruined everything. What do I do? What do I do? Dad. Tell me what to do.
I suggest a new strategy. Let the Wookiee win.
Those stupid chauffeur bots. If only I'd remembered.
I've placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory systems of this R2 unit.
Mr. Lucas, I've not the slightest clue of what you refer to.
What message? The one you're carrying inside your rusty innards!
Time travel and you.
What's this?
I'm programmed to record all things concerning Flashback within my hearing range. I must have recorded that film we witnessed earlier.
Otherwise, you could alter the present as we know it. You could alter the present as we know it. You could alter the present. You could alter the present as we know it. As we know it. Present 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 as we know it.
That's it!
That's what, sir?
I'll go back in time and warn myself not to use the stunt tractor, keeping all of this from happening. It's brilliant!
What? The bomb's set to go, sir.
Any word of Burton or his imposter?
No, sir.
Damn! Send a red alert to all robots on the studio lot. I want that kid who was with Tiffany captured and brought to me.
I'm sending the alert right now.
And I also want the real Burton found immediately.
That should be no problem, sir.
Just do it, Maynard!
Well.
Oh! Damn!
I gotta figure out how to work this thing.
Magnetic field activated.
Seems the tube has to be magnetized before the ship can leave. Hey, JR, you probably should stand back when
I'm sorry, Mr. Taylor, but you will remain here until Mr. Garrett arrives.
Shut him up or shut him down!
Right now, but I can't imagine that.
Sir?
Oh God. He's here! He's here right now! Send back up immediately! Yes, to the time lab!
But it's a restricted area!
Oh man. Restricted areas? And everyone you've got! What do you expect me to handle this on my own?
How the hell does this thing activate?
Welcome aboard the FBFX 9000. Please keep your hands and arms inside the time machine at all times. There are 11 destinations marked for scavenging.
Scavenging?
Prop search activated.
Where are you taking me?
Destination 5.6. Authentic cables and slaves required. Extraction of Ramses II recommended.
Ramses II?
Was the third ruler of the Ninth Dynasty of Ancient Egypt. Not to mention the soon-to-be star of My Tomb and Me, an introspective yet charming look at the day in the life of a pharaoh.
No, I don't want to be in ancient Egypt.
Easily remedied, my apologies. Destination 8.7, here to borrow Victor Hugo for screenplay touch-ups.
No, wait!
Destination 12.4, time to pay Mr. Marlon Brando a visit.
Stop!
Destination 14.
No.
23 and a half.
No.
407.
Would you just shut up and listen?
Awaiting your command, sir.
Okay. First, take me back to Flashback.
Can do.
Whoa. Sector 8 never looked better. What time is this?
30 years prior to time of origin. An ideal time to take you back to...
Wait.
For the next movie, let's make a Western in space, huh?
That's John B. Flashback.
Commencing extraction.
No! Transfer control to me!
Extraction control?
All control!
Your funeral.
Space lariat contest? They're spinning the lariat. Texas style though, but in space. Oh, and their mouths are jumping and moving like a rattlesnake. It's not pretty. You've eaten my chili before. It does about the same thing. You know what I mean?
Dad!
Subject Thomas Taylor, consultant for Rufus Lucas and John B. Flashback.
My dad knew John B. Flashback! Oh my god, I nearly killed them! I could have killed them! Get me out of here! Get me back to the lot! Our time!
Can do!
It's a wonder you're still alive.
I save, Rufus.
What was that thing?
I don't know, but hoo-wee! Kinda makes you wonder about your own mortality.
I've always said you should draft a will, John.
You betcha. Hell of a wake-up call, though.
Well, there is a reason behind everything.
Return trip successful. Mission status, failure. Now approaching the retrieval bay. Please return the time machine to launch tube after proper removal and routine maintenance. And remember, all breaches of the space-time continuum are strictly confidential and entertaining. Have a nice day.
Man, this movie making is some dangerous stuff. Seems the tube has to be magnetized before the ship. Hey, JR, you probably should stand back when I... Look, he was going to attack you. Something about his programming. Well, wait a minute. If you left before, and you're here now, and I'm here, that means you already weren't successful then, which means now we're both screwed! I can't believe you couldn't warn me. Or you couldn't warn you. I couldn't warn me? But wait, we have all the time in the world. I can just keep trying until I get it right. No, you can't. It's too dangerous. You'll end up damaging buildings, nearly killing people, including my dad. Your dad. Our dad. You saw Dad? Look, that's not the point. We can't screw around with time. What about Tiffany? I'm going back to my time. Leave Tiffany to me. Activate! But what about my Tiffany?
Incoming vehicle approaching.
Man, Man, you suck at this.
Go to hell.
Can do. Hellhole Valley biosearch initiated.
Jack! Nice landing. The bomb. We have to stop it. It kills her. Whoa. What bomb? I've seen what's gonna happen. There's a bomb in the lot. It's right next to Tiffany's trailer. Oh my god, you mean I tried to save her, but I was too late.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices cried out in terror, and were suddenly silenced.
Well, what are we waiting for? Why don't we just get in the time machine? JR, we really don't have time for...
I'm sorry, Mr. Taylor. Taylors. But it's in my programming. I have no choice.
Oh, great. I guess we lose Tiffany forever. Rufus, the switch!
Magnetic field activated.
This does not compute.
I'm sorry, buddy, but we have to save Tiffany.
I must adhere to my programming.
I know. That's why I'm sorry I have to do this. Activate! So when does this bomb go off? Look, we don't have much time. At most, 15 minutes. 15 minutes?! That's enough time! It's more than enough time as long as nothing else goes wrong.
Damn, where's that kid?
There he is! Damn!
Give it up, Lamar.
What's the scoop, Garrett?
Gentlemen, please. There is no story. There was just a little mishap with Miss Sloane's date.
He's lying, boys. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
I can feel it. I bet there's a big story right here in this room.
Gentlemen, for the last time, there is nothing of any interest to any of you here. So go home!
Hellhole Valley biosearch successful.
Oh, bloody hell.
No scoop here, huh?
Dang, that's a sweet ride.
Lamar, can you explain exactly what we just witnessed here?
Yeah, can you?
What, that? Oh, that's, the studio's new floor buffer. It's a very high-powered floor buffer.
Lies, all lies.
Can't run the wedding! It could be, Peg.
So, how do you open this jalopy? Stop! You cannot touch that! It is private studio property!
Seems kinda uppity about a floor buffer.
That's it. I'm calling security.
Call them, Lamar. By the time they arrive, this will be in every tabloid known to man.
So come on, open up already!
If you insist. Cargo unloading.
You're here early.
Lamar, why are there reporters running around? And where is Burton?
True. He never has dates that last this long.
Well, you see, the reporters, they're here for the unveiling of our latest movie.
Our latest movie?
Yes, it's the big budget action combat hit for the summer. E.T. versus Batboy.
Whoever wins, he's bald.
I've heard nothing of this. How many times do I need to say it? The Nicotine Board needs to be told about all events concerning Flashback. When were you planning on telling us about this?
Yeah!
Now, Mr. Burton is preparing for the event as we speak.
Oh, another one of you and Burton's side projects?
That's right. Go inside. Make yourselves comfortable. Have a wine cooler. You'll never see anything like it again. Ever.
I'm gonna get Tiffany. You guys tried to disarm the bomb. Now, wait a minute. Why do you get to save Tiffany? Because, well, I'm the real Jack. What? But you're from the future. No, you're from the past.
I'll meet you back at the fleet.
Tiffany, I'm sorry, No. Tiffany, about last night. I don't have time for this. I just have to come out and say it. Tiffany, the bomb's about to blow, come with me. Tiffany, the bomb's about to blow, come with me. Tiffany, the bomb's about to blow, come with me! Tiffany, you're the bomb, come blow me!
What?
I mean, outside the trailer, there's a boom!
Look, I really don't want to talk to you right now.
Sir, I'm putting the finishing touches on the bomb. Did you happen to tell Tiffany that...
All right, this shouldn't be any more complicated than JR's wiring. Just gotta figure out which wire I have to cut. Hey, Rufus, I think I saw... Miss Sloane, that's fine, but please believe me when I say that we have to get out of here.
Oh. Believe you. That shouldn't be hard.
Okay, I deserve that.
And to think I bought your whole I'm honest and understanding act.
Look, I'd be more than happy to carry on with this conversation outside.
You're just like all the others. I wanted to believe you, Jack. I really did.
I'm sorry, Miss Sloane. I really am, but what I'm trying to say is that there's a bomb, and it's gonna blow up soon, and if we don't get out of here, we're gonna get killed!
Oh. So now you're a bomb expert!
Whoa! Maynard is Skittles? That's... not all that shocking, actually.
Shocking! Electricity floats through my veins! This little one's not worth the effort.
They stickled, man! But I fought better.
I'll bet you have.
Okay!
Who are you, really?
I don't have time to explain. We have to go now.
I'm not going anywhere with you. I don't even know you.
Tiffany! Look. My name's... Jack Taylor.
Taylor?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be any relation to Tom Taylor, would it?
Yes. Tom was my father.
What is your job on the studio lot?
Well, I'm not an investor. I'm just a janitor.
Right. You and your lies, they just keep on getting bigger and crazier, and you know what? I don't even care anymore. You men are all the same. Lying, selfish, corrupt pigs!
Tiffany, pretend that this sandwich is me. And pretend that tomatoes are corruption. Do you see any tomatoes on this sandwich?
Anger. Fear. Aggression.
Shut the hell up!
The dark side of the Force, are they?
I freaking hate you!
I know. That is why you fail.
Okay, now there may be some ham on the sandwich, but that doesn't mean I'm a pig.
Where the hell are you going with this, Jack?
I guess what I'm trying to say is, in the end, Tiffany, we're all sandwiches. And it doesn't really matter what kind of bread we have on the outside, but really, it's about what we're made of on the inside. I just wanted to, I don't know. Just wanted you to know the real me. Because all I wanted was to know the real you.
So no tomatoes, Jack?
No tomatoes. I might be a little cheesy right now, though.
So you're telling the truth right now?
Yes.
About everything?
Of course I am. Tiffany, from the moment I first saw you...
So there's really a bomb?
Of course there is, but that's not... Oh my god, the bomb!
Rufus, grab on!
This is an awfully small turnout for a premiere.
It's starting!
Ta-ta!
Nice.
That was a close one. That was a close one. I'll explain later, come on.
Find him.
Right. I think we should be safe in here. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Mama chula.
He's waking up. He's waking up. Everyone duck!
Woman.
Oh, you too.
Tiffany?
Hi?
Tiffany. Was it my devilish charm? My superior good looks? Or maybe you just wanted to see if I was wearing boxers?
or briefs?
I'm not exactly sure.
Then why am I the only one with a lack of clothes around here? Kiss me, Tiffany.
I'd just as soon kiss a Wookiee!
Rufus, let's get out of here.
Wrong way. Head for the door!
All right. I think we're gonna be okay.
¡Te voy a romper la cabeza!
Hey, try a can of nicotine! No!
We can hide it there!
Rufus!
I prefer a straight fight to all this sneaking around.
Come on, Jack!
Okay, at least they can't see us in here. What could go wrong?
Flush them out. Warning, space travelers. Foreign contaminant detected. Proceed with caution.
Bonjour! Suck and blood!
Cody Hall, here I go.
Hey, that's racist!
Now that doesn't make any sense.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Where are we?
Jack, is that a dinosaur?
Just take my hand. No, take mine!
Where exactly are you?
Right here. I've got you.
Now, get ready to experience your favorite epic saga in Flashworld's Super Stage Extravaganza.
Oh, crap.
This is Metal Earth!
Wandering to rock them all, wandering to grind them, wandering to shock them all and then electrify them. Hey! Forged in fire, wielding blood, its power cannot last. Fell
Mr. Taylor, by the orders of Mr. Garrett, you will come willingly or be taken by force.
If those are my only options, then I guess it's gonna have to be force. Against my broom! And my mop!
And my axe!
And this day we fight, this day we live on, to do what we must, until darkness is gone. This day we ride, our own song, and no one nameless, our voices are strong.
Well, great. How are we gonna get down?
Does this ever end?
Jack, you love Tiffany, right? Yeah. And you'd do anything to save her, right? Yeah. Awesome. I'm alive. I'm alive. Ah! Sorry.
Jack, you sacrificed yourself for me.
Anyone else would have done the same, but I'm glad it was me. Because Tiffany,
what is it, Jack?
Tiffany,
Any last words, Mr. Taylor?
Yeah. No tomatoes. Do the words boom mean anything to you?
Mr. Taylor, that's one word.
Shut up!
Best show in 5 years.
Wow, it was amazing how you punched out the janitor robot.
No, you were amazing. Your swordsmanship with that mop was incredible.
No, it's pretty amazing how you kicked that janitor robot right in the nuts.
And bolts. You know, Jack, I think you're just an amazing guy.
You knocked me out, you ruined my suit, and you stole my girl.
Your girl?
Just stay out of this. Who's gonna save you now, eh?
Well, guess that's the end of Bert.
Where did he go?
Purging cargo hold.
What is it, Captain?
Aha! 'Tis a man. Well, matey, I don't know where you come from or what be your business dropping out of the sky upon our fair deck, but visitors here all get the same welcome.
This be the ship of the damned.
Aye, the damned funny.
This is a BBM&R special report. And now, here's Hank Orman.
This just in, a series of chaotic events have struck the Flashback Studios. Reports are pouring in of killer robots, massive explosions, and even a sighting of some sort of monster. 3 out of 4 of the studio's board members were killed in the chaos. Angora is live on the scene with Flashback's studio head and corporate spokesperson, Lamar Garrett.
We have everything under control, but can't get near the scene of the crime. And so, we have yet to ascertain the cause of the explosion or the extent of the damage. My office caved in! Tiffany Sloane bit me up! I'm still on fire! If you would all just remain calm, we are handling the situation. A team of investigators has been brought to task, and they are hunting down the culprit as we speak.
Mr. Garrett, we got him.
Let him go! Let him go! He hasn't done anything!
Mr. Garrett, are we to assume this is the man responsible for the blast, along with the rest of the disasters?
Yes, that is absolutely right, Miss Fleece. This imposter kidnapped our beloved board member, Mr. Raoul Burton, and then proceeded to wreak the chaos you see here today. What did you have in mind? Ransom? Sell him back to us piece by piece?
You've got it all wrong. Burton is gone.
Dead?
Well, sort of.
Do not fret, ladies and gentlemen. Flashback may have lost its board of investors, but rest assured in the knowledge that I, Lamar Garrett, Esquire, will now assume total control of the studio. Guards, take him away.
What the devil? What the hell?
What the
JR.
J who?
What's a janitor robot doing with my floor buffer?
Mr. Garrett, I have some news that I do believe will interest you.
Well, surely it can wait.
Let him speak, Lamar.
Hey, that's one heck of a floor buffer.
Well, you see, due to an unexpected trip, I've discovered that Mr. Garrett is not, in fact, the sole owner of the company.
Excuse me? It would appear we have a malfunctioning android on our hands.
On the contrary, Mr. Garrett, it would appear you have been misinformed about John B. Flashback's contract with the Nicofine board. During my journey to the year 3205, I was able to witness the signing of the contract.
He's cracked. Bad wiring. Where's Maynard?
That is correct. Your father, Tom Taylor, was Mr. Flashback's attorney, and he knew that Mr. Flashback had named his own heir. When Nicofine took over after Flashback's death, they were in direct violation of their own contract.
Oh, but the contract was later changed and...
No, it wasn't. The Nicofine board could not legally change it. All they could do was destroy the document. And those who knew of its details.
Those slithering, rotten... They lied to me!
Well, who was Flashback's heir?
Unfortunately, I was unable to obtain a copy of the contract.
And isn't that damn convenient? Without knowledge of the contract's heir, the studio is up for auction. And considering the lucrative profits that I'm going to make from my time machine... Buffer! I would like to announce that I am duly purchasing Flashback Films. And there is no evidence to contest otherwise.
That's it!
That's what?
There is a reason behind everything. JR, can you enlarge and project this for me?
With pleasure, Mr. Taylor.
My father was hiding a copy of the contract from you all along.
I thought all those photographs were missing.
All but one, Mr. Garrett.
Can we get a zoom on that? Oh, never mind.
Flashback's contract clearly states that in the event of his death, all studio assets will be given to the man who once saved my life, and who also happens to be the nearest living relative of my favorite director.
Oh God! George Lucas!
The creator of Star Wars.
And Howard the Duck.
I liked it. You mean the entire studio goes to...
Sir, the company, the theme park, and all assets of the Flashback Empire belong solely to Mr. Rufus Lucas.
You have got to be kidding me.
But why?
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and he was a good friend.
You knew my father?
It would appear your father and Mr. Lucas were mutual acquaintances through John B. Flashback.
The Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire.
Mr. Flashback kept his friends close. That's why when the Nicofine board assumed control, they had to destroy anyone who knew of Flashback's intentions. It was fortunate for Mr. Lucas that everyone found him far too crazy to be a threat.
And my father?
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Taylor.
He betrayed and murdered your father.
Oh my god.
You son of a... Now this is no place for name-calling, you pathetic little vermin.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself floating home.
You dare threaten me?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I find this entire mockery disturbing. Sketchy evidence, dubious stories. And you. I don't think I've ever been so utterly insulted by such a ragtag group of absolute nobodies.
Stop it, Lamar!
I must say, Miss Sloane, I am very disappointed in your choice of company. I made you a star.
Some things are more important, Lamar!
I own you, Tiff. I own all of you, and I will not tolerate anyone claiming otherwise.
From now on, you'll do as I tell you.
Oh no, I am the only one with even half the absolute minimum qualifications it takes to run this place.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
Lamar, do you have any words for the media?
Go to hell and stay that is time, you damn dirty sons of...
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It seems a change of command is in order at Flashback. And judging from the screening I attended of Wiley Wonka and the Chamber of Victoria's Secrets, I would say it's a change long overdue. Isn't that right, Angora?
Hank, you actually saw that film?
This is a much better look for you.
Your father wanted you to have this when you were old enough, but your uncle wouldn't allow it.
But I never operated anything. Well, other than my mop.
You'll do all right.
You know what this means, Tiffany? You'll never have to put up with monsters like Burton ever again.
You got it, boss.
JR, I don't know how to thank you. You came just in the nick of time.
Well, Mr. Taylor, you have to make time for your friends. And don't think I came back empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
You did good, son. You did real good. Where the hell am I?
Also, Miss Sloane, it turns out you're a princess.
Really?
No.
Rufus, my old friend, thank you for taking care of my boy all these years. JR tells me that you successfully fudged the payroll so that he could stay on the lot. It just all seems so impossible.
It's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home.
I really have to watch those movies someday. But now, Tiffany, there's something I need to say.
Yeah?
Well, you see, all my life, I never. You're just tomatoes.
Shut up and kiss me.
The Force is strong with this one.